Hello everyone, welcome back. Be sure to subscribe and give this episode a thumbs up. Sister Wives Season 19's tell-all is only midway through, but the emotional tension is already running deep. As Kody Brown faces tough questions about the family's unraveling, things get especially intense between him and his ex-wives, and with the show's host, Sukanya Krishnan, known as Suki. Kody defends himself while Suki presses hard. Kody Brown continues to insist that he is not the sole cause of the family's breakdown. However, Suki, the tell-all host, isn't letting him off easy. During one key moment, she challenges Kody over a past conversation with Janelle, where he shut her down mid-discussion. Janelle, visibly frustrated, withdrew from the exchange entirely. Kody explained that he was dissatisfied with how things ended in his marriages and hoped everyone had moved on. But when he tried to exit the conversation early, Suki held firm, stating they needed to have a mature discussion and not avoid the tough topics. Viewers react. Could Kody push for a host change? Some fans on social media speculated that Kody might not appreciate Suki's hard-hitting style. A few even wondered whether he would try to influence future casting decisions due to the uncomfortable questions. Still, others praised Suki for her candid approach, applauding her willingness to press Kody where previous hosts may have hesitated. "You could see the tension in his face," one fan commented. "He's not used to being challenged like this. If he tries to get her replaced, I hope fans speak up. She's finally asking the real questions." A standoff over an invitation. Later in the episode, Suki brought up a moment where Kody retracted an invitation to David Woolley for a casual group trip, after realizing Christine supported the idea. The conversation grew tense as Kody appeared visibly unsettled. He vaguely suggested he had personal reasons, hinting at mistrust, and gave a cryptic response, "Yeah, maybe. Maybe not." Suki noted this kind of social setting might help rebuild strained relationships, but Kody seemed reluctant to embrace the suggestion. Robyn's uncomfortable reaction. Robyn Brown, the only current wife still in a relationship with Kody, seemed increasingly uneasy during the tell-all. She openly admitted she wasn't thrilled about doing one-on-one interviews and appeared especially unsettled after a vintage clip of Kody and Mary was shown. In the footage, Mary accidentally bumped into Kody, which led to an awkward yet humorous moment between them. While Mary laughed heartily, Kody looked embarrassed but managed a chuckle. He later commented that it felt strange to reflect on that, given their current estrangement. Mary called them the best-worst couple ever, highlighting the complicated history between them. Online speculation over Robyn's mood. Fans were quick to observe Robyn's expressions as she watched the clip. Some interpreted her reserved laughter and minimal participation in the discussion as discomfort rather than jealousy. Others suggested that she simply didn't enjoy seeing moments from the past that involved emotional intimacy between Kody and his former wives. Her reaction looked very restrained, one viewer noted. She barely laughed and didn't say much. "I don't think she was angry, but I don't think she liked watching it either." Christine and Robyn weigh in on divorce and distance. When asked about Christine's past statements regarding the layers of complexity in her separation from Kody, Robyn acknowledged that emotional distance was a part of the breakup. She noted that Christine and Kody would always be linked through their children, even if they were now leading separate lives. Robyn added that it's common in divorce situations for some family members to create space, which she seemed to accept, though it was clear the situation remained emotionally taxing. Final thoughts. The Sister Wives tell-all continues to reveal the emotional intricacies of a family that has shared so much, both publicly and privately. While Kody tries to maintain control over his narrative, the tell-all format, especially with Suki's direct style, is making it harder for him to sidestep accountability. With more episodes to come, viewers are watching closely to see whether reconciliation, understanding, or further division lies ahead for the Brown family. The tension between Kody and his ex-wives is gripping. What's even more compelling is the emotional weight that each of them carries into these conversations. The tell-all special has become more than just a recap. It's a stage for long overdue honesty, sometimes uncomfortable but often necessary. For many of the women, this is not just television, it's closure, clarity, and an opportunity to reclaim their voices after years of trying to make a plural marriage work. Kody struggles to adapt to the new dynamic. Kody, once the central figure of a large and intricate family system, now appears to be navigating unfamiliar territory, one where his influence is no longer guaranteed. His discomfort during Suki's pointed questions reflects a man who is used to directing the flow of conversation, but is now being asked to listen, reflect, and answer for past decisions. This shift in power dynamic, from patriarch to participant, is visibly affecting him. Fans applaud the women's growth. As the tell-all progresses, many fans have taken to social media to celebrate the emotional strength of the women. Christine, Janelle, and Mary are speaking more freely, expressing personal truths that were often hidden under years of compromise and silent hurt. "It's amazing to see them coming into their own," wrote one viewer. "You can tell they're stronger now, even if it's still painful. Watching them set boundaries and stand in their truth has been more powerful than any drama the show has ever had," another said. The emotional cost of moving on. While the series has often highlighted the logistical challenges of plural marriage, these recent episodes focus on the emotional aftermath, the unresolved feelings, the years of suppressed frustration, and the long road to healing. Robyn, for instance, while still married to Kody, is clearly grappling with her role in a family that has changed dramatically. Her reaction to older clips and her hesitation in the interviews show that being the last wife standing isn't always a victory. It may come with isolation, pressure, and unresolved emotions of her own. What comes next? As season 19 moves toward its conclusion, the lingering question remains, can the family find peace, or has too much damage been done? The tell-all format has offered a rare opportunity for transparency, but also exposed deep wounds. Whether Kody, his current and former wives, and even the children involved can rebuild something healthier remains uncertain. What's clear is that the audience is more invested than ever, not in a perfect ending, but in seeing each person find their way forward, authentically and honestly. As the tell-all moves into its latter half, a pattern has emerged, one that highlights not just words exchanged, but silences that speak louder than anything said. For Kody, silence has become a defense. For his former wives, it's often a sign of emotional fatigue or quiet defiance. When Janelle stopped mid-conversation after being cut off, or when Robyn chose not to comment on certain clips, viewers saw more than drama, they saw the impact of years of miscommunication. Christine's voice rings loud and clear. Christine, often the most vocal of Kody's former partners, has not held back. Her presence during this tell-all is sharp, direct, and filled with the kind of peace that comes from moving on, but also a readiness to address the past without sugarcoating it. She called out the performative aspects of Kody's devotion to his remaining marriage, suggesting that certain gestures might have been more about image than genuine partnership. "You can tell Christine has grown," one fan posted online. "She's not bitter, she's just not afraid to name the truth anymore. She's standing up for what she lived through, and it's powerful." Robyn in the middle, again. Robyn Brown finds herself in a difficult position. Though still legally married to Kody, the dynamic around her has shifted drastically. No longer the newest wife or the bridge between households, she's now perceived by many fans as symbolic of the family's imbalance. Her discomfort during the tell-all, especially during moments when past interactions between Kody and his other wives were replayed, has sparked ongoing conversation online. Some believe Robyn feels overwhelmed by being the sole partner left, while others speculate she's struggling with how public perception has turned against her. "She didn't sign up for being the last one standing," one viewer tweeted. "This isn't what she wanted, and it shows. It feels like she's starting to question how it all ended up this way," another fan noted. The tell-all host gains unexpected support. Suki has become a standout figure this season. Known for her calm delivery and no-nonsense questioning, she has offered the kind of structure and clarity the conversation desperately needs. While Kody has shown visible frustration with her persistent follow-ups, fans have overwhelmingly praised her for staying professional and asking what viewers have long wanted to know. "She's not rude, she's just doing what nobody else has had the nerve to do," said one post. Finally, someone who doesn't let him talk in circles. Some fans have even started calling for Suki to be a permanent fixture for all future Sister Wives specials. The bigger picture, a family rewriting its story. This season isn't just about failed relationships, it's about evolving identities. It's about people who once defined themselves within a unique and controversial family model, now figuring out who they are on the outside of it. Mary is seeking closure. Janelle is setting boundaries. Christine has found new joy. Even Kody, though resistant to change, is facing the reality that things will never be the same. And viewers? They're watching a rare transformation unfold, not just of a family, but of individuals learning, hurting, and growing in front of the cameras.